Hey everyone, so there are going to be some changes coming up to the trading station in Maplestory M, and at first glance they do seem pretty negative. They definitely seem like nerfs, and a lot of people are pretty unhappy about them. I know I've been reading up a little bit about this, we've been talking about it in the Discord server quite a bit, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what my opinion is on these changes, what I think it's going to end up doing to the game, and you guys can let me know as well in the comments section. So after you guys listen to the video, or if you guys have already heard about this, just let me know what you guys think about these changes. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, so with that all being said, let's actually go ahead and take a look at what these changes are. Of course, we're going to go to the little news section on the right side of the screen, right next to the little Facebook icon, and you will see it is at the top of the screen. Notice Trading Station Policy Change Notice. So here we go, it's just this one little screen. Trading Station Policy Change Notice. Maplers, please advise that the following will be changed at Trading Station through 9/20 temporary maintenance, which is going to be coming up pretty soon. So there are two changes here. Change number one is you can use the trading station 72 hours after you created your character. So now you can use the trading station right after you actually get your character up to level 30. It's either level 30 or level 35, but once you end up getting your character to that level, you can actually use the trading station right away, even if you ended up just making your character an hour ago. Now, the second change is you can collect payment 6 hours after the transaction has been completed. For those of you guys that don't know, the way that the trading station works right now is once your item has sold, you can collect the mesos instantly. After this change, you're going to have to wait 6 hours before you actually collect your mesos. So when you actually end up listing an item on the trading station, let's actually go to the trade station. Do I have anything? Did I have anything that I could list? All right, I don't want to actually end up listing any of these because I'm holding on to them. But if I were to go ahead and list this up on the trading station, it takes 30 minutes for the item to be registered on the trading station, and then if it does sell, I can collect those mesos instantly. If I want to take the item away from the trading station or cancel the listing, I do have to pay a 10% fee. And of course, when you do sell an item, Nexon also takes a 10% fee of the mesos that you ended up listing it for. After this update, not only will we have to actually wait 30 minutes to list the item, but once the item sells, we'll also have to end up waiting 6 hours before we can actually end up collecting the mesos. So yeah, this seems like a pretty negative change at first glance, and I agree with what a lot of people are saying. Again, we've been talking about it a lot in the Discord server, so if you guys want to join in on the Discord server, link will be in the description, or you guys can just let me know in the YouTube comments what you guys think about this and what you think it's going to do to the game. You can also message me on Twitter. I really like talking about this kind of stuff, which is why I wanted to make a video about this. Now, first of all, let me go ahead and say why I think Nexon is actually doing this. I think they are doing it pretty obviously. I'm sure you'll notice when I'm making my videos all the time in the upper right and just everywhere, you'll see all these meso spammers, these meso sellers. Now, I've already given my opinion several times, and I really don't like talking about this because I don't like giving attention to these websites because it is against the rules of the game. But Nexon, I think what they're trying to do with this change is they're trying to make it more difficult for these meso sellers to actually end up selling mesos. Now, that's what they're trying to do. The question is this update really going to actually work at doing that? And I think that the answer is probably not. I really don't think that these restrictions that they're adding to the trading station is really actually going to do that much to make it more difficult for these meso sellers to sell mesos. So the first change is you can't actually use the trading station until 72 hours after you created your character. I mean, that's fine. I don't think that these accounts are being banned that quickly, and they can just go ahead and make new accounts and make new characters and not use them for a few days and then start using them. So I just don't think that making it so that there's nothing you can do with the trading station for 3 full days is really going to have any impact at all on these meso sellers. I think it's just not going to do anything. Now, the second change is a little bit more interesting, and I can see why a lot of people are really upset about this change. I can kind of see what Nexon might be thinking with this. So you can't collect your mesos until 6 hours after a transaction has been completed and after you've sold an item. Now, the only way that this is going to work is if Nexon takes the 6 hours that you can't actually collect your mesos and they use that to try to ban more people who are buying and selling mesos. I don't think they're doing that very actively right now. In fact, I have not really heard of too many people being banned for buying mesos. It happens occasionally. Occasionally they'll ban a couple of people, or if somebody buys an unbelievably massive amount of mesos, then some people will get banned, but definitely not that many people. So unless Nexon really decides to step it up, I don't think that this is really going to do that much. Now, I will be okay with this change if they somehow actually end up doing something with this 6-hour period where you can't actually collect your mesos. What are they going to do? Are they going to make it so that people can't collect their mesos and their accounts get banned? Are they really going to put in the effort to actually do something to stop this? I really don't think so, but I want to be optimistic. I want to say, you know what, maybe Nexon will do something. Who knows? What do you guys think? Do you think Nexon is going to do anything with the 6-hour period where you can't actually collect your mesos? So now here's the downside to these changes is the second one is really, really bad because as a free-to-play person, you only actually have 3 slots to sell stuff on the trading station. You can see items for sale, 0 out of 3. There's only actually 3 items that you can list on the trade station, which is why when I sell stuff on the trading station on any of my characters, I always try to list stuff so that it ends up selling pretty quickly so that I can end up using those slots again and sell more stuff. Things like epic items. I mean, I have got so many epic items. Let me just go ahead and show you guys my stash. I do end up selling a lot of epic items on the trade station, and I price epic items pretty cheaply because I want them to sell really quickly so that I can then use that trade station slot to end up selling more epics. Well, with this change, it's going to be a lot more difficult, and honestly, after this change, I can't really end up seeing myself selling that many more epics because waiting 6 hours after the item sells to collect your mesos is just not going to be worth it for 300,000 mesos for your epics. So I think that this is going to have a pretty big impact on the economy of the game. I think that what it's going to do is it actually might increase the price of epics a bit. I know that's crazy. We've seen epics go up in price. Now they're starting to go down in price. Now they might actually go back up a bit because people really don't want to wait 6 full hours to collect 300,000 mesos from the trade station. It's just not worth it for a lot of people. So because of that, there's going to be less people selling epics on the trade station, and maybe that'll mean that the price of epics actually goes back up. Another really big thing that it's going to do is if you are somebody who is looking for gear that is below epics, things like rare gear or normals, I don't see too many people buying normals and rares that often anymore, but this stuff is just not going to be sold that much anymore. There's no way that people are going to be listing items for less than 100,000 mesos when not only do they have to end up selling the item, but they also have to wait 6 hours to collect those mesos. It's just not going to be worth it, and you're probably going to see these items start to disappear from the trading station. Maybe some other stuff as well, but cheap items are just not really going to be worth listing on the trade station. Now, let me go ahead and tell you guys one tip. It's pretty obvious, but one thing that you guys can do to kind of work around this change a little bit, if you're free to play, of course. Obviously, you can go ahead and do what Nexon wants you to do, which is to go to the trade station and end up buying more registration slots. You could see that they cost 70 crystals each, though. This is something that I really don't want to do because those crystals can be used way better than buying registration slots and more things that you can sell at the trade station. So, of course, this is definitely going to be another reason added to the book, yet again, another reason to have alt characters. And as you can see, I have quite a few alts. Nexon did actually give us a couple of free character slots recently, which is nice. So put those alts to use. If you guys have an open character slot, I would go ahead and say, you might want to fill that character slot and just level up the character. You don't even have to level it up that much. Just get it to level 30 or 35. It's one of those levels. That's when you can start using the trading station and put those trading station slots to use. Even if you don't end up selling really expensive stuff, it's still always nice to have a little bit of extra meso income coming into your characters. So on all my characters, I am always selling stuff on the trade station. I'm still going to be doing that. So that's 3 slots that you can end up getting per character. As you can see, if you have, how many characters do I have? 8 characters. That's 24 items that you can list, which is still pretty good. Of course, it's the inconvenience of having to switch characters and log in and out, but that's just one of the disadvantages that you have to live with if you decide to be free to play and not spend crystals on trading station slots. So that's my opinion. What do you guys think? What do you think this is going to end up doing to the game, to the economy? Let me know. You guys can let me know in the YouTube comments. You guys can let me know in the Discord server or on Twitter. Links to both of those will be in the description. So if you guys want to end up talking about it, please feel free. And I'm interested in your guys' feedback and if you guys think that Nexon is doing the right thing here or the wrong thing. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the video here. I've thrown some information at you guys, but I also want this to I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say about this, so I'll definitely be checking the comments on this YouTube video quite a bit over the next day or two. So thank you again for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to toss a quick like. Let me know what you guys think once again. And of course, if you are new to the channel, if you guys want more videos and fun stuff, don't forget to subscribe for notifications of future videos. And of course, the 4,950 Maplestory M Crystal giveaway for iTunes or Google Play. Link will be in the description. Very easy to enter, so don't forget to check that out as well. That's going to be it. Have a great day, guys. And until next time, everybody, this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.